Why do I coach is a great question. And I think all coaches should consider that because it's a really vital piece of understanding who you are as a person and how people perceive you on the field, and gives you some goals to consider when you're working with young people. I asked the question, why do I coach? And I asked it 7 times. Well, the 7th answer, hopefully, or it sort of feels like it's really the core of who you are and why you coach. First answer was because I love the game of soccer. I like to learn. I like to learn about tactics and techniques. I like to learn how you teach the sport, how best to communicate that to players so they can become better soccer players and better people. To be a leader and test my skills.
Start to make it look more like the pace of a soccer game. Does that make sense? Think we can do that? Yeah, here we go, let's play.
I like to create, and you're always creating an environment in your soccer program. It could be the session plan for the day. It could be the overall culture that you're trying to create. The girls should feel like they belong to something. We have started a culture here that really has an identity, has standards, the way we look, how we train, how we dress, how we perform, how we work in training, how we play in games, how we carry ourselves on and off the field. And that gives the players an identity. That gives them something to belong to that is special. Another element of our program is building trust. It's very important that the girls that we work with trust the coaches. They trust that we are working on their behalf, that we have educated ourselves and continue to educate ourselves enough to be able to teach the game correctly and offer proper feedback and give them the information they need to be successful. The more trust that you can provide, again, the more autonomous they feel, the more confident they feel, the more motivated they feel, and that just continues to build on itself. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. And what a great environment sports provides for us to be able to laugh and have fun. That they can find joy in the competition, they can find joy in the training, even though it might be hard. They might be doing 120s, or they might be doing sprints, or even a tough game. You know, can they find the joy in that? Can they find some reward and some happiness in being a part of this program? We have wonderful facilities. We have a new turf field. We have an incredible staff in the athletic department. We have wonderful grass fields. One that's very important to me is I want to be able to have a positive impact on young people and provide some ideas about who they are, provide some thoughts about habits and how to become maybe more mindful and self-aware. I would love a player to feel like they're being challenged. Most importantly, maybe they've learned something about themselves, about being on a team, about relationships. I want a player to be able to feel safe. I want a player to feel confident and self-motivated. I think all coaches struggle with how to motivate and keep players motivated throughout the season. There are kind of 3 elements to that. One being autonomy, meaning that the player feels like and truly has control over their environment and what they do. Having the mastery of something, or at least trying to achieve the mastery of something. In this particular case, our girls soccer program does that and helps them to learn skills, learn the game, and begin to build some confidence in their abilities. When they have confidence in their abilities, they feel more motivated to continue along because now they feel comfortable in the environment that we're setting up for them. The core of why I coach is to share the love of and passion of life with the people I work with, the coaches, my assistant coaches, and players. It really is what drives me, is the why of why I do this, is because it's so rewarding. People might think, well, coaches give so much, but in turn they get a lot back.